Hello, I'm Zainab Badawi, and welcome to the Emmanuel Centre in London for this Intelligence Square debate on artificial intelligence and the threat it poses to our jobs, how much of a threat it poses to our jobs. Now, experts predict that millions and millions of jobs could be taken over by a computer or a robot in the next 20 years. And the question is, how worried should we be? Could this lead to mass unemployment, greater inequalities, even social unrest? Or should we look forward to the day when computers or robots can match or even outperform humans? So our motion today is be afraid, be very afraid. The robots are coming and they will destroy our livelihoods. And we have a great panel arguing for and against the motion. So let's have our first speaker arguing for the motion, Andrew Keen, Executive Director of the Silicon Valley Salon Futurecast. Andrew's been described as the Antichrist of Silicon Valley. And in his latest book, The Internet is Not the Answer, he argues that the Internet is having a disastrous impact on our lives. Tell us more, Andrew. Please make your way to the lectern.
So I got some good and bad news, and since we're in England, we'll start with the good news, because we always need to end with the bad news. The good news, from your point of view, and of course I'm arguing that we should be scared, but there's one thing we shouldn't be scared of. Walter, actually, in his excellent new book, The Innovators, talks about this in some detail. We don't need to be scared of what one futurist in Silicon Valley, Ray Kurzweil, the head of engineering at Google, calls the singularity. We don't need to fear that in 20 or 30 or even 50 years, we will become, as human beings, indistinguishable from computers. In other words, in 50 years, we could all be here, it could be like a science fiction movie, and we won't know whether you're sitting next to a computer or not. You won't know who's a robot and who isn't. So that's the good news. You don't have to worry about singularity.